Hi guys, it's Kathleen with Thrifty Britches and I am back with another What Sold video. So this is actually for a true week's worth of sales. This is for the period of January 1st through January 8th. So sales were pretty decent considering it was right after the new year started, right in the beginning of Q1. So I was pretty happy all in all with how things went. If you are new to my channel, I'm a part-time reseller, full-time school counselor, and I have an eBay store with my sister Karen, who's a kindergarten teacher and part-time reseller, and we troll yard sales and garage sales looking for undervalued crap that we can purchase and flip for a profit on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, a little bit on Facebook Marketplace, and even some on Etsy. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get started right away and jump into my eBay sales. Okay, so this first item you saw recently in my Death Pile thrift haul video. So this is a size 1X Talbot's Aqua Fleece full zip jacket. It was in awesome condition. We got it at a yard sale for only $1 and it sold for $18. And this sold really quickly. It probably was only listed about 48 hours. This Free People Floral shirt was super cute. It had like this V-neck working and a tie around the waist. Really cute. We got that at a yard sale for only $3 and that sold really quickly for $24. I picked up this Soft Surroundings embroidered dress. It was brand new with tags and it was in a size extra large. We grabbed that at Goodwill for $5.99. After I posted my Death Pile thrift haul, say that 10 times fast, Karen let me know that we actually got that on half price day. So we really only paid $2.99 for that, and we were able to sell that for $30. This Giorgio Armani silk scarf I picked up in the beginning of yard selling season at a yard sale that was by another reseller who was getting out of the business. And so because of that, she kind of had things priced high. She had a bunch of designer stuff. She had a lot of scarves by Kdr and Hermes and all of those. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. Hermes, whatever. And I saw this one was in the bottom of a bin and it was only $5. So I grabbed that up. I've never sold a designer scarf before, so I figured I'd give it a shot. It was listed a good long while, but it eventually did sell on an offer of $20. I grabbed these Hello Kitty stickers just kind of at the last minute at either an estate sale or yard sale. I threw it in the bag and it was one of those things where they made me a deal on the entire bag of stuff. So maybe I paid a quarter, 50 cents tops for this box of stickers, and they sold for $5. I actually had them listed for $14, and then somebody offered me $5, and I was just in that kind of mood just to get stuff out the door. So I let them go for $5. And of course, as luck would have it, right after that, somebody made me an offer on a different platform for $10, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Okay, these Kdr Leggings were definitely a bolo. I had never heard of this brand before. Karen grabbed these at a yard sale for only $2. They're in a size extra small, and right away, people started liking these all over the place. Definitely keep your eyes out for this brand. They sold really quickly within just a few days, and they sold for $22. Okay, I grabbed this cross-stitch kit, and this is a bit of a sad story, actually, because I picked this up at an estate sale for 50 cents, and it was brand new sealed package, or so I was told. And then the buyer messaged me and said that when she opened it up, the needle was missing, and there was a really strong smell of perfume in the cross-stitching kit. She said, don't worry about it, I'm going to air it out. And I said, that's not fair, because I sold that thinking that it was a brand new item, and you paid thinking it was a brand new item. So I ended up, because she wanted to keep it, I ended up refunding her half her money. And so I took that all into account when I'm doing my numbers at the end of the video. Really nice lady. I love it when buyers recognize that sometimes you do make a mistake and they're willing to work with you, and they're really nice about it. I mean, she could have been really ugly. It stinks to buy something that's sold to you as new and then it stinks like perfume. But she was really kind about it, and I appreciate buyers like that so much. Okay, this Hilo Hattie, I think I'm saying that right, is a Hawaiian brand, and this is a muumuu style tunic dress. It is in a size 2XL, and I grabbed it at Goodwill for $5.99, and it sold for $20. I've never sold this brand before either. I would pick that up again. It has a really decent sell-through rate. Grab these Wills vegan leather shoes. They are in a size 39, which is a US size 8. And we paid only $5.99 for them at Goodwill, and they sold for $22. These have only been listed a couple of weeks as well. They were also a part of that Death Pile, the first Death Pile thrift haul video that I did. I picked up this elastic belt. It's by the brand A New Day, but it was brand new. I paid only either 50 cents or $1. I want to say it was 50 cents, but I put $1 just to be conservative. So I like picking up things that are new with tags, even if it's not the best item, and A New Day isn't. It's either a Target or a Walmart brand. I think it might be Target. They still will sell just because they're new with tags. So it's worth it sometimes just to pick them up, even if you have to hold on to them for a little while. This is really small. It was not a big deal. Tossed it in the drawer of little things that I have picked up along the way and waited for it to sell. And it eventually did sell for $8. These Anthro Studio Flores mugs were one of the best things that we have ever picked up at a yard sale, because they were so cheap. They were $0.25 a mug. So I am in for this lot for 50 cents, and it sold for my full asking price of $38. So if you remember from my Thrift With Me video, then you will remember that I have got 8 of them. So I paid $2 for all 8 of these mugs. This is the second lot of 2 to sell, so I've got 4 more left. But already on a $2 investment, we have made, what is that, $74. So I'm super stoked about that. Karen grabbed these Jeffrey Campbell flats. They're really pretty with a little bit of an animal look working there, made out of calf hair. They are in a size 7. She got them at Goodwill for $5.99, and they sold within a week for $21. Picked up this Helly Hansen. This is a Bolo brand. I have never heard of this brand before. I saw it when I was at Goodwill with Karen over Christmas. Just did a couple of quick comps, and it looked like it had a really decent sell-through rate. So I threw it in the bag, paid $5.99, which you know I do not like doing at Goodwill. I usually just like to find the half-price items. But I took a chance on this because of the sell-through rate, and I'm glad that I did. This was in a size medium, and it sold for $22 within a week and a half of having listed it. I grabbed this Soft Surroundings Willoughby sweater last summer. So the summer of 2020. So this has been listed a year. It has always gotten attention, but holy Hannah, has this been sitting around. I am so sick of finding it in my bins every time I go through. In fact, it's been there so long that the plastic that I had, wrapped it up in to shelve until it sold had split down the side and it was hanging out. So I sent out a super ridiculously cheap offer on this, sent out an offer of $8, and they snatched it up. We only paid $3 for it. So happy just to get that gone. And the last item that sold on eBay during this period is this Resmed Air Fit 10 mask. This is one of those CPAP things that I picked up at a yard sale back in probably April or May. And I got a bunch of them, and they were only $1 a piece, and they were selling like crazy. I only had 2 of them left. This is one of them. I have one more thing hanging out in my closet that's listed, and then I will have sold them all. Absolutely, I will pick those up again. Total Bolo. Be on the lookout for CPAP supplies that are new and sealed in the package. Okay, I had 4 things sell on Poshmark during that week. First is this pair of Joe's jeans. I picked these up when I was at the Jersey Shore this summer. I paid only $5 for them, and they are brand new with tags. They are in a size 29, and they sold for $36. Grabbed these Haan Nike pumps. So it's a collab with Nike. They are in a pretty brown suede, and they are a size 8. I paid $5.99 for them at Goodwill, and they sold for $20. These Rothy's Ballet flats you probably remember from my Death Pile thrift haul. These were Karen's. That was the thrift haul where I went shopping in her closet. Found all these things to sell for 0 cost of goods. So these are the black round toe Rothys. They are a size 6.5, 0 cost of goods, and they sold for $51. Last thing that sold during this period on Poshmark was this rainbow colored Lane Bryant sweater. I got this at a recent yard sale for $2. It was still new with tags. Really, really pretty colors, super soft sweater. And even though it was a turtleneck, it was like a soft, it wasn't quite a cowl neck or anything like that, but it was a really soft turtleneck, so it wasn't going to choke you out. It was in a size 18-20 and it sold for $20. I only had one item sell on Mercari during this period, and it was this vintage Tupperware 6-cup steamer. It's in the old Tupperware mauve color. I don't know if you remember that from your childhood, but I sure do. And in really, really good vintage condition. I paid only $2 for it at a yard sale, and it sold for $10. The last 3 items in this What Sold video all sold on Etsy. First is this Tupperware Bacon Keeper. I grabbed this at a yard sale for $2 and it sold for $8. I picked up this package of vintage Dynamo labels. They are in rainbow colors and I grabbed them at that church yard sale way back when where I got all of those goodie brushes. I paid only 50 cents for these, and honestly I think I paid less than that, but we'll go with 50 cents. They sold for $8. And then the last item is one of my favorite sales because it was so quick. This sold overnight. I picked up this Canon Sure Shot 150 camera for $2 at a yard sale, and I flipped it on Etsy for $36. It literally went overnight from when I listed it. Love sales like that. Probably I listed it too low, but I looked at the comps really carefully and I went kind of in the middle of where everybody else was. Happy to get that gone. Yay. So I've been doing a lot more on Etsy than I ever thought that I would, mostly sticking to just posting vintage. Don't love that Etsy charges you a listing fee up front. I know it's only 20 cents, but hey, that adds up. And I do not like cutting into my bottom line if I can help it, but I have really had a lot of luck selling and unloading a lot of the vintage stuff that's kind of been sticking around. So I've got to, whenever I get a huge chunk of time, I want to go through all of the items that I have listed on eBay and kind of start cross-posting them over, which is so easy with Vendu, but I just really haven't had the energy to do it. So, okay guys, so that is a total of 23 items that sold during that week, for which I paid $66.94, which gives me an average cost of goods of $2.91 per item. All of those items sold for exactly $474. I calculated fees to be 13%, which was $61.62, and that leaves me with a net profit for the week of $345.44. So not too shabby, pretty happy with that. If it would just do that every week, it would be wonderful. All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up for this What Sold video. As always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, show us the love, and remember, guys, it's not cheap, it's thrifty. Bye, guys.